Well, hello everyone and welcome yourselves back into Memoriapolis. I hope you're all well and having a great day. Look at this. We've got a bit of a top-down in photo mode at the moment just so you can see what we're working with. It's not easy to control sometimes, but I heard all of your messages and we are going to be building every single wonder. And I've now decided we are going to allow the other cultures, but bear with me, I'm not going to allow them here. So what I'm going to do with each cultural wonder, I'm going to put it in a brand new section. So for example, one over here. And then this will be the home to, say, politics. And then we could have production down here or something on the coastline. That would be pretty cool. And then we could build across to here as well. That's what I'm thinking. And then we can kind of decide what we're going to do with medieval age. I'm hoping that works, but I don't know yet. So we'll have to see. I also do need to get more walls up. So let's go ahead and focus this. Now, I've had some. I don't like the rounding, but I do like the proximity. So we kind of want to get it around everyone and everything. And because we permanently have wood, I think I'm going to reload for a start because the game crashed. Let's leave it paused for a second. What was I doing? The walls. That was it. So I need to get that going. Yeah, it just crashed to bear with. I don't want to have it going around that wonder over there. That's better. I don't think I want it going around the two wonders just yet because it looks a bit weird. We can expand it in the future, and that leaves us with a little bit of wood then. So we're about to use it all, but that's okay. I don't like what's going on there, if I'm honest. Maybe if I think it's crashed again. All right, this time it did redeem itself and didn't fully crash. I think there might be something going on with the walls there when I try and do it, so I need to be quick. So let's just... Oh, no, it's done it again. We're having a good start. All right, guys, I'm letting it play. I'm gonna, as we said, we'll get more tax from the walls, but it seems like every time I try and do it, it freezes the game. So I'm not going to mess with the walls right now. Keep that in mind. I may have found the cause. We'll see, though. If it starts to do it more, we'll have to just maybe turn down all the settings and stuff. We'll see. But yeah, let's cancel that out because that does seem to be causing the issue. So for now, guys, you're just going to have to deal with the small walls. We will get that there eventually. But with our points, we are going to look to this. So at the moment, we've got 3 wonders. How much do they cost for each then? So we've got the Library Alexandria. Sorry, I don't know why I can't speak. 1674 for each. I think I'm going to get Statue of Zeus first, though. So we'll make sure we're good there. And yeah, I think coming across here. So how many more proximities can we build? We got enough for one more. I think they said they're working on potentially making the wonders slightly smaller to allow more freer building. That's what they said in the update as well. But it would be cool if you could get some factions living on this kind of break point here. But yeah, I think Statue of Zeus, I'm probably going to pop over here. Or we allow it integrating down this way. So, actually, yeah, that's better. The reason I say that is because we have the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus here. So whether we build that kind of faction buildings down this way, I don't know. I'm open to interpretation, but I think that might be sensible. So we'll keep the warmongers this way and kind of building into this when it goes. And maybe down this way. It's a shame you can't kind of move it. I didn't quite realise, actually. So that one we'll just have to leave as is. I don't know. I don't know. It's difficult because I want it to be perfect. All right, I'm going to go ahead and improve the architectural office now to the next level. So that'll take it to tier 3, and that should allow us then to have enough or a little bit quicker to get these going. We're getting a lot of blueprints in anyway, so let's just go full speed ahead. Just pop that through. And then let's see if we now have enough. So we're just shy, aren't we? Yeah, we just need 274 for that one, then we'll be good. For the moment, we'll just kind of let that build. Let's see what we're working with here. So we need a bit of creativity. They're getting a little bit lower on these, but they're all pretty happy. We're all still getting the buffs anyway. And yeah, I did hear you on the farming zones too. So we're going to need an area where we want to set up actual... I think I'm just going to push the farms up this way, guys. I think that's sensible. We probably do need to get another surveyor camp going this way, though, to be able to do it. And then when we upgrade, we'll have more room to do this anyway. But the wonders are going to allow us to build this way anyway. So I'm just going to spin it that way. We're going to pop it over here. I'm going to get one more farm because I've noticed food production as our population goes pretty high is low. And we can't upgrade these until we go to the next tier. So we're going to have to factor in just large-scale farms going that way, I think. All right, it's time for the Statue of Zeus. So yeah, like I say, Statue of Zeus, we have everything we need. Thing is, on the periphery of the construction zone, so we're going to have to probably go this way. Because it has to be touching, right? So it's either that or we go up here. That would leave a pretty cool area for it. But as you say, I could go here. Statue of Zeus there would be pretty damn cool, actually. Oh, yes. I think we're going here. Right, let's spin it. And I'm hoping then I should be able to build, or it should then start to build a little bit of the kind of zone around here. And then medieval camp that way. I think that works. So let's go Statue of Zeus right here. Hoping it doesn't manipulate the ground too much, which it doesn't. We've got a little bit of a cliff edge there. But that's going to be super cool. I wonder if we will be allowed to build, or housing will come in over there, but that's going to be good. So we have a new faction trying to get their booties in, and I'm probably just going to reject them. We'll have a quick read though, see what they're about. But we are pretty good on trust at the moment. So it's whether we blend in politics down here, but we've just got that there, you know. Marcus, leader of the blood of the Flavians. He came before, no? I sought asylum in our lands. He claims to belong to this famous dynasty of Roman empires. I'm going to decline you. Sorry. You are not fit for purpose right now, and I'm really excited to see this because I haven't actually seen the Statue of Zeus yet. All right, we're about to then run out of food, so let's get this next farm down. So we're just about in a surplus. I'm going to go this way, though. So we're going to go as far on the edge. I'll probably bring it this way a little bit. We'll go into the mountains just a bit there. We'll max it out as well. We'll get that built. Caught that just in time, I think, because we're on 0.2 per cycle. 3.2k population as well. But loads of wanderers that we will need to sort out, but you can't really do much with them until the next kind of cycle. I need to move this quarry as well, so I'm wondering whether I get in another quarry a little bit further back. So I want to start pushing it this way. Problem is, it is a marshland, I think. I'm not allowed to build on the swamp. I guess we just let it build until it's gone, which, to be fair, shouldn't take that long. Yeah, we'll just, because they're not enjoying it in this zone. It is what it is, right? We have 8k gold now as well, but we're just going to save that up for the next era. So as that is a religion building, we're going to start getting in some of these guys over this way. So I'm going to allow the factions to actually build this side. I think that's sensible. I'm wondering also whether we can destroy this surveyor's cabin now, because I'm pretty sure this reaches all of this area, so we can get that one back. I don't know. The fact that we're not allowed to destroy it says it all, really. Think I can destroy this one? Nope, I can expand its reach, though, so let's go ahead and improve that. And let's see if that allows us more build space. But we've still got a good amount where they can expand to. We've just got to be careful. I am starting to see this creep up around here now, though, which is good. All right, let's go ahead and get one of these buildings then. So what should we go with first? I think I'll go with the one that can do 3. So the Necropolis. 1,200. So maybe we won't. We'll go down this and... Esculapium. Esculapium. I hope I'm not butchering that. Esculapium. I've decided I want it to come over here. So we can start to allow the people to come this way, I'm hoping. Do we allow it here to build into that, or do we just go full here? I think we full send here, because I'd like to get some people building over here. That would be super cool. So let's go more like that. I think that gives us a bit more room to play with. So we'll get it in here. So it starts with belonging. We get one other here. And to be fair, because we've put that down, I think we're going to go creativity, because that's our blueprint production. We want to keep that nice and high, so we can keep unlocking our buildings. At the moment, we can get our architectural office upgraded a 3rd time now as well. So let's get that going. And let's try to kind of speed it up. That should give us an insane amount there. And then food should be happy days now. So all these farms coming in. That does mean I probably have room to get another one here, worst case. So that's kind of like the farming area, right? And then we've got all of this we need to factor in. So we may need to deal with a bit of political squabbling at some point. And what sort of range did that give us? We gained a little bit extra, didn't we? Problem is, you can't do much with them. I'm wondering if our proximity points... Yeah, we see we need to get into gold and iron. So we're almost maxed out what we can do. There it is, though. It is in. So I'm hoping this does start to consider... building some over here. I'm not sure if they do yet, or whether you can split it like that. We'll see. We'll see. We do have one political. Ptolemaic family was a great Hellenistic dynasty known for its many rulers under the leadership of Meritamen. They boasted of their patronage of Greek culture in Egypt, and rumors placed them at the origin of the creation of the Library of Alexandria. Well, there's no doubt that they are efficient and stable politicians. Well, the fact that they claim to be the creators of Library of Alexandria, do we get politics in over here? It might cause some arguments. feel like we should, though. We can always turn down tax, right? Tax is looking a bit healthier now. I kind of want them. Kind of want them. We need them anyway in medieval age, right? So, I think... Oh, it's difficult. Let's do it. We can always expel them later, right? Worst case. So, we have them in here, right? Which, actually, why do we have production? Is it because they're in zone of that? All right, we've got new senators in the senator, so we probably do need to go ahead and open the panel here. Because our senators also is political building, and we've kind of got it over there. We do have to the point where we can pretty much decide what we want them to do, though, right? Increase migration by 1, we don't need to worry about. We did do that before. Esteem satisfaction. We could go purchase value, we don't need to worry about. We're good on all of those. Migration, increase wood generation, stone generation, health satisfaction. I think I'll do the public courses. I think we win that anyway. We're in good standing with everyone, so our elections are those guys, so they have no say in the matter anyway, hopefully. Here we go. Cool, we'll keep that nice and high. At the moment, we're looking pretty good anyway, though, satisfaction-wise. Yeah, we'll keep a close eye to just see if they do start to argue. So at the moment, obviously, it's a heavy military district. I think this cultural ergasterian in here is obviously part of the problem. I don't know whether to just straight pause that. For some reason, this district is very strong. Production as well. Definitely not getting production over here. Which is interesting. These are military held, but they are 50%. It's all because of the mausoleum. That does mean I will probably get the Library of Alexander the Great, or whatever it's called. Library of Alexandria over here. So we can now purchase this one. I think I'm going to be able to get this one in. So let's go push it this way, though. I'm going to get rid of some of these trees, but I want to be able to build a little bit out. So let's go here. And the fact that these guys want to come in. So Amorite dynasty is at the gates of your city. We don't mind having some of them, right? Sargon and his family, the Amorite dynasty, are recognized as an ancient royal line. The legacy it still conveys today is priceless, mainly in the form of written, codified laws. The Code of Hammurabi. Okay, so they don't really bring much. They bring decent tax. We've got good trust level with these anyway, because of the sheer amount of cultural buildings we have for this. So I think I am going to allow them. What we're going to do is kind of build out this section now to allow that. So we'll get a little bit of bickering on the borders probably with people not liking each other, but I think that's okay. And we've got the last 2 wonders of the age coming in now, which is good. So as soon as those finish, we can consider moving. Now with the blueprints though, I am going to continue getting them in, and we can do one at a time, right? So I'll probably go ahead and straight up get the thermae. I think though that might need to be in the water. Actually, yeah, let's get the forum. We've got enough for you as well. And the Heliea. We're going to come into the political here. So we're going to get the forum in. So this is going to be... I think we've got to wait for the wonder mostly. But I reckon I can get it here. And we don't mind them building out that way. So I think I'll spin it this way. As this will be more cultural zone. And this one's pretty small actually. So I might wait for the wonder to be built because I want to put it here. And this zone will be then heavy influenced by that as well. Right, food's looking pretty good. We probably want to get this farm upgraded so it's covered though, because the population is increasing. So we do need to be careful. And it looks like this quarry is now out. So I'm going to flip that to the clay as we've got some there. I'm not sure if they dig it permanently. So it will just keep going down even if we're full. So we probably do want to sell the excess, right? Looks like people are happy about the new wonder, which is up. Yes. Beautiful. There it is. The statue of Zeus. It's got an incredible attraction rate over here as well, so we can keep them pretty happy, right? And what I'm going to do is just make sure I am decorating around here as well. So we want a few of these kind of going in because they do keep happiness running. So I'm just going to get a nice little area for these. I'll probably get in a platea over here as well. So I want this to come in. Bit of a buffer from that area. We will be moving that industrial zone when we no longer need it. But I'm going to, in the meantime, just counteract the happiness with it. This is building around here, though, which makes me very, very happy. So we're going to go ahead and get one right in there. And then just a little area over here as well. So that keeps these guys happy. Although, can we squeeze another one? We can. I'm going to get one here. Right in there. There we go. So we've got a nice decorative stuff coming in just to keep things happy and running. And when we get into the medieval era, I probably will go full on medieval if they want to change it as well. But yeah, that's cool over there. I really want a faction to come in over here just to kind of see. Building is running out of resources. Perfect. Let's go ahead and demolish it. So that does mean we can probably start to move all of these over. So that quarry, no, it's still running. Tilery will keep going. Brickwork will keep going. So no more wood camp over here now. But we've got this full swamp to kind of contend with that we've cut out. So that does mean I should. Although this is keeping us going anyway, this cutting camp. 11, nearly 12,000 still in it. Looks like we do have another faction making way. So 100% cultural into that. So I think we'll take a look. Let's see. He's back. Marcus is back. And this, he does give us the Domus. So we probably want him, right? Marcus, leader of the blood of the Flavians. Assault Asylum. Yeah, we've read him before, right? We're going to allow them now because they were in a bit of a better position to kind of come in. And that does allow the Domus. So 43 cycles out. And we'll be able to build a bit more this way with those guys and kind of start edging that way as well. This could be our production or... Hold on. This is the money-making zone, right? So if we could continue those. Did we get everything? I think we did, didn't we? Commercial-wise. I think political we can still continue, but I do want to get the religious buildings in as well. So let's get the Templum unlocked. And the Templum is going to go over here as well. So as much as you guys probably think that's a weird choice, I think I might allow it here. So they build across the lands, you know. We can't quite reach over the other side. And that would be pretty cool to have it down by the water here. Or this side. Yeah, I think here makes perfect sense. Just to try and build that in. So let's take a look at what we need to factor in then. Everything's pretty good apart from a steam. So let's just grab a steam in. Even that's good though. That's decree duration. So we'll get that in. And there we go. It looks like our next wonder is done. Let's take a proper look over everything now. So I haven't seen these. So here we have the library. Stop and take a look. Pretty gorgeous actually. And then over here, we'll just quickly hold shift and zoom over. We have the statue of Zeus. It's a cool one. It is cool. This is going to look good when it builds out, I think. You just got to get the vision right for in another 1,000 cycles or something, guys, when they start to build this way. Because I think it only attaches from your main city, so we kind of just need to wait until it gets to here. And then it should build across. But we'll see what we can kind of get them to. Not happy with you guys over there, though, at all. I know the forum is there because we built that from thingies. That's annoying. So, Hetairs are at the gate again. I don't want them squabbling. This is the problem. I don't want them over here. I'm going to try and keep them segregated as much as possible. I know back in the day that would have been a thing. So what we want to do is try and push this to become more or less commercial. And I think one of the ways to do it is going to be to get this emporium, but we can't do it over here, which is a problem. I really wanted to build this building, but there's no real way we can kind of incorporate it into where we want to be without going full beach mode, right? The only way we could do it is by putting it over. I think it allows it here, which is just weird, I think. So we'll have to go with a different one. We've got two of those. We've got, I think, one of these. We have one Polterian. Now we can influence these. Hold on. Yeah, into the Trajan Forum, which would be good. So if we get it kind of pushing these numbers down like that, that affects all three, right? It's like keeps that going. It's okay to have multiple. I know we've got one of you as well. So if we get you kind of in here, let's get you influencing that. We're basically counteracting this, right? Counteracting that forum. So the clans that want to come in are of the other variety. And guys, with those wonders in, the reason I'm not going into the next one yet is because actually you can't build these in the next age. So you can't build behind, if that makes sense. I'm going to buy as many as I can. Going to leave education out. We haven't gone down the education routes, but the other ones I think I can make work. So I'm going to try. And so political buildings then. We have... Do we have a domus anywhere else? We don't. We have the forum, don't we? Heliea and the Thermae. So over here we can start to get these guys in. So I'm going to pop one right there. And let's take a gander. It's looking like creativity and safety. And then the Heliea. This is going to be heavy cultural. We don't want you influencing that one. Do want you influencing this though. So if I can squeeze you in there, I'm okay with that. There we go. And I think I'm going to go into esteem. That does esteem, actually, then. So let's go creativity. And then we're good. And that's all of our cultural points for that, right? When we change age, it's going to go up so fast. All right, we need to also act at the Senate again. They all seem pretty happy, really. It's nice to see the mix. You need it for the next age anyway, right? So... we had issues with the Steam. So let's try and get this one in. The Decree of the Sens. So it costs 5 gold. We got 14.5k gold. It's insane. So let's go ahead and do a long term for this. So 500 gold coins. For 100 cycles. Let's go ahead and vote on that one to keep our esteem up. So everyone's happy. We're keeping them happy. And they're less likely to bicker because of this. Because this is full, we've got way better trust bonuses, right? So we're actually really good standing everywhere. So we just need the necropolis for the religion here, which is 700 wood. It shouldn't take long. Let's make sure we're spending our points here. Do we want to get the production ones as well? I don't think we haven't really set up a production area, so I'm not sure I want to. Because it's going to get out of hand if we go any further. But because we built, obviously, those wonders. It's funny, because there's no production... wonder. So there's no actual production wonder whatsoever, which is interesting to see, actually. I'm also going to continue out some of the decorative over here. So just boost this. And it looks like we have a new faction that wants to make way. Yes. Hello. The plebeians of Rome left their native city following in the footsteps of Quintus. They were initially excluded from political office and denied civil rights. The men and women of this faction fought for equality. Hear the people. And decided to move to another city to see their efforts rewarded. Okay, so 80% trust level on arrival. They've got the cultural radiance bonus. This is what you got to be careful of. So you don't want it to overtake your other ones. But I'm okay with that. They're in a good zone here. So this is a 100% zone anyway, buffered by those ones. Yeah, so it gives a better radius kind of pushing towards these. We've got to be careful of this faction here. But that is okay, I think. Worst case. That district is also 50%, but they're ruling in favor. And then we've got 50-25. Okay, I'm okay with that at the moment. I think I play it right anyway. Also just going to buy in a little bit of wood. That's sell. Do not sell. Just because we've got stupid amounts of money. And then I can get the necropolis in. So for some reason, it allows me to build this outside of a zone. Why? That's weird. So the necropolis can be built outside of zone, guys. So I think I'm going to pop it over here. Don't think I can go that far, though. That's going to affect the river if I put it there, and I'm not happy with that. I also don't want to put it there. I think I am going to put it this side of the river then, because this is going to be where we push it anyway. I just really didn't want it to affect the river. I might be able to... There we go. I think we do that. Right there, and then we'll go in what we want to do. So at the moment then, safety. Let's get our safety back up. And then just to keep things good, let's get belonging. So as long as belonging, that's already in. As long as belonging's already up, we're good. And then let's go health. That'll keep our food, because we're actually in the negative now. So do we need to go that step further? We do. I think I'm ready for the next stage almost, guys. Let me just take a quick look at the cultural stuff we haven't done. So we've got all 3 religious buildings placed. So let's just go through. All the we know we've got all of those. We've got multiple of those. Necropolis is being built and the Templum is done. Education, no. We've got every single one of these apart from the Emporium because we're not on land to do so. Maybe later we might be able to, but I don't think we can. It's tricky. I want it, but it's going to be at the cost of other stuff. It's tricky. And then we've got all of these, right? We've got a Domus. Did I build that one? Don't see it, actually. We've got those three. We don't have the Domus. Okay. Let's go ahead and get it over here, then. We'll influence this little section with that. So we'll have them building around right there, and that'll be that in. There it is, guys. The Necropolis is in now. So good attraction bonus. I am obviously prepping for the future to build over here. As you can see, we can't do anything with it yet. But as soon as this is done, which it will be in a moment, so let's just speed it up, we are going to go into the next age now. So I've double checked. I think I've got everything I want before we move on. We've got all 5 wonders, so let's go into changing our age. You're about to embark on the passage of an age in your city, and this will be an opportunity to make decisions that will have a major impact on your residents. Bear in mind too that certain actions will no longer be possible, and buildings and factions will be forgotten forever. We'll see what happens to the factions. Here's the end of Antiquity. Let's go in and take a look at our stats whilst we get in. What I love is it does take you through. So we did, what was that? 1974. We did 1,974 cycles. We're going to skip the cinematic here. Let's go in. So the threat of Macedonia. Let's have a quick look over here so you guys can kind of see what's up. So we're level 1 in our destiny at the moment. I haven't decided whether I'll go into level 2 military yet. We do want that to be our leading one. It is kind of only just in the lead outside of those. So we're in good standing at the moment with that information. But let's have a look. Many cycles have passed since your involvement in the battle between the kingdoms of Macedonia and the Greek cities. Alexander the Great once again seeks your help. The Roman legions are on the march under the command of Lucius Aemilius Paulus. Could we strengthen our friendship by defending the Macedonian city of Pydna to stop Rome's expansion? Or join forces with the new empire of promise and riches? It's up to you to decide who will represent the world of tomorrow. I would rather defend, and the reason I'd rather defend is you actually get the belonging and steam, which is better than the gold coins, in my opinion. I think the Roma trade route's pretty good, but I'm okay with that. I think we're going to defend. We're not going to betray our allies. So let's go ahead and let's check out the scoreboard, guys, so you can kind of see. I think we did pretty well in that first age, right? Look at that. So final score, end of age. Built wonders. We got max score out of that. So 90 all ages score. Antiquity score 94 out of 100. It's not bad, guys. What did we miss? The 3 service buildings that we didn't build, and also 3 points lost for the average faction trust. So not bad at all. We had 97% trust. So let's continue in. Family interlude. I do love this. By the way, it really does open the game out for those that aren't aware. It's been hundreds of years since the family has had the notable leader, but that hasn't stopped it from remaining in control of the town. To make the best of it, though, it's best to focus on... It's always good to focus on a strong army, right? We can have 2, so we're going to go strong army. And you get the extra plan, don't you? We've got to be careful here. We can potentially pick you, or you. I think I'll go with well-stocked coffers. We'll stick to the main 2 we want to go with. So we're going to be a strong army with well-stocked coffers. The passage of time leaves lasting traces on the city's infrastructure. Some buildings become obsolete, others are abandoned by their owners for various reasons, but not all historical heritage is lost. Select up to 6 buildings to preserve for free. Remember, we have loads. There's quite a few that will stay. We need to be careful because I don't think these will be. So, what do we want to keep? I think that'll stay, so that'll be fine. I'm pretty sure these guys will be okay. Got those 2 forums as well. I'm not happy with them where they were, so I don't mind them kind of disappearing, but they do give a attraction. We might be able to dismantle them if we don't take them, right? So I'm going to keep the Templum. Not bothered about you. I'm going to keep the Domus, the Heliea, Aesculapium, and the Necropolis, and we've got 1 more that we can take. The reason I'm grabbing those is they're not in range of wonders, so to speak. Some are. I don't want the other ones. I think I'll keep... I might just keep the arena just in case because it looks cool. And now here's my destiny. You're faced with a choice. Continue in the footsteps of your ancestors or embark on a completely new life path. Reduces by 35% to build ramparts and boulevards. on tier 3. What do we get for this? Natural resources. So we'd get trade routes continue to generate passive income. I do quite like the idea of that because we just buy everything. Natural resources being more abundant is pretty helpful, especially if we've got low gold and iron. Cultural buildings offer 15% more satisfaction. That's pretty good. Don't care about decrees. Random resources, no. Oh, I'm torn. Either the cultural buildings or the trade routes passive income. Or do we grab that? See, trade routes passive income, we can buy the resources. So I think I'm going to try this one. So we'll keep this one. So I don't think building cost matters too much. Let's continue. And so the Middle Ages will start. So we're going to close out. We've got to build our medieval center. And are we thinking splitting it out? I think we are. I want it to be as spacious as I can. What we're going to do is just check out resources. So we're pretty abundant, actually, around here. So building over there is good. You can see where the gold is, right? We've got good resources down here as well, though. Nah, I want to build over the bridge like I said I would. I think I'm going to go with bang in the middle here next to this road. I think that's okay. We'll go back to this so I can see my radius here. And I'm going to go as far over as I can so it's not touching that. So I think there is good. Medieval city center is going to be right in here. And it looks like we already have a ruins nearby. Should probably... don't know if I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and just demolish it, guys, because I want to build my own properly over here. So that's going to build in now. You can see that actually everything is not good. So we're going to work on getting these repaired as quick as we can. I didn't quite expect all of these to be bad. I thought they would stay because they're in range. I guess they're not in range of that wonder. I thought things that were in range of wonder survive the passage of time. We can evolve them to the oubliettes and stuff, though. Most buildings should be able to be evolved because we've got everything in. Butcher's mail. There, look. So yeah, we'll factor that in. But guys, that is going to be where I end this one out. We're well into the medieval age in the next one. So here we go. But I really appreciate you guys. Hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you aren't already. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll see you in the next one.